Picture this, you're stranded. The sun's dropping fast, temperature plummeting, got 60 seconds to build a shelter or face the cold, hard truth of hypothermia. Think you've got what it takes? This isn't some comfy camping trip, this is survival, and out here, every second counts. We're about to dive headfirst into the ultimate wilderness challenge, building a life-saving shelter against the clock. Get ready to get your hands dirty, think fast, and tap into your primal instincts. The wilderness throws punches, but tonight we punch back. Let's do this! Out here, the elements don't negotiate. The wilderness is an unforgiving place where every decision you make can mean the difference between life and death. The weather can change in an instant, turning a calm day into a deadly storm. You have to be prepared for anything and everything. Every tick of the clock is another degree colder, another reminder that time is not on your side. As the sun sets, temperatures plummet and the risk of hypothermia increases exponentially. You need to act quickly and efficiently to secure your survival. Another moment closer to hypothermia sapping your strength. The cold seeps into your bones, making it harder to think, harder to move. Your body starts to shut down, and if you don't find warmth soon, you won't make it through the night. Shelter isn't a luxury, it's the difference between seeing the sunrise and becoming another statistic. Building a shelter is your first priority. It will protect you from the wind, the snow, and the freezing temperatures. It will give you a fighting chance to survive until help arrives, or until you can find your way back to safety. 60 seconds might not sound like much, but trust me, it's a lifetime when your life's on the line. Every second counts when you're battling the elements. You can't afford to waste any time. You have to stay focused and keep moving. Panic won't save you. Clear thinking and fast action will. Take a deep breath, assess your situation, and make a plan. Gather materials for your shelter, find a safe place to build it, and work quickly but carefully. Your survival depends on your ability to stay calm and think clearly. We're going to use nature's own tools to build our way out of this. The forest provides everything you need to survive if you know how to use it. Branches, leaves, and even snow can be used to create a shelter that will keep you warm and dry. Use your knife to cut branches, tie them together with rope, and build a structure that will protect you from the elements. Remember, hypothermia can set in fast, and it doesn't care if you're a seasoned survivalist or a weekend warrior. The cold doesn't discriminate. It can take down even the most experienced outdoorsmen if they're not prepared. Always be aware of the signs of hypothermia and take action immediately if you start to feel its effects. Get that shelter up fast and get out of the elements. The sooner you can get out of the wind and snow, the better your chances of survival. Once your shelter is built, get inside and stay warm. Use whatever you have to insulate yourself from the cold. Your life depends on it. Your life depends on it. In the wilderness, every decision you make is critical. Stay focused, stay calm, and remember that your survival is in your hands. With the right mindset and the right skills, you can make it through even the harshest conditions. Nature's clock is ticking, but you have the power to beat it. First things first, scan your surroundings. We need a spot that's going to offer maximum protection with minimal effort. Look for natural formations, a fallen log, a rock overhang, a dense thicket of trees. Speed is key, but safety matters too. Avoid areas prone to flash floods, rockfalls, or dead trees just begging to topple. Got your spot? Good. Now let's talk building materials. Nature's our hardware store. Look for sturdy branches for support, leafy boughs for insulation, and vines or strips of bark for tying it all together. Remember, we're not building a mansion, we're building a survival pod. Function over form, people! The lean-to, a classic shelter designed for a reason. This type of shelter has been used for centuries by various cultures around the world. Its simplicity and effectiveness make it a go-to choice for anyone needing quick protection from the elements. It's simple, sturdy, and damn effective. Whether you're caught in a sudden downpour or need a place to rest for the night, the lean-to can be your best friend in the wild. Its design allows for quick assembly with minimal tools and materials. Find a strong angled branch or tree trunk to act as your main support beam. This is crucial because the stability of your entire shelter depends on this main support. Look for something that can bear weight and withstand the elements. This is the backbone of your shelter. Without a solid backbone, your lean-to won't stand up to wind, rain, or snow. Make sure it's firmly in place before you proceed to the next steps. Now, lean branches against this beam to create a sloping roof. The angle of the roof is important. It should be steep enough to allow rain and snow to slide off easily. This will help keep the interior dry and comfortable. Space them close together to prevent heat loss. The tighter the branches are packed, the better they will insulate you from the cold. This is especially important if you're in a harsh, cold environment. Next, pile on layers of leaves, pine needles, or whatever natural insulation you can find. Think thick and dense. The more layers you add, the better insulated your shelter will be. This natural insulation will help trap heat inside, keeping you warm through the night. If you've got time, reinforce the base of your shelter with rocks or logs to keep the wind out. This extra step can make a big difference in how comfortable you are. Wind can easily sap your body heat, so blocking it out is crucial. Remember, every little bit of warmth counts. In survival situations, conserving your body heat can be the difference between life and death. Pay attention to the small details. They can have a big impact on your overall comfort and safety. You're building a human nest, a pocket of survivability in the unforgiving wilderness. This lean-to shelter is more than just a structure. It's your sanctuary, your safe haven. Take the time to build it right, and it will serve you well when you need it most. Section 5. Leave me alone, the art of wilderness camouflage. You've built your shelter, now make it disappear. Okay, not literally, but camouflaging your shelter is about more than just aesthetics. It's a crucial survival skill that can make the difference between being seen and staying hidden. In the wild, blending in is a form of protection. It shields you from the elements, potential predators, and even other humans who might pose a threat. It's about blending in, reducing your footprint, and staying hidden from both the elements and anything else that might be lurking. The first step is to use the natural materials around you. Look for leaves, branches, and other debris that match the environment. The more your shelter looks like its surroundings, the less likely it is to be noticed. Use extra leaves, branches, and natural debris to cover your shelter. Think of it as nature's own camouflage netting. The key is to layer these materials in a way that mimics the natural patterns and textures of the forest floor. This not only helps in hiding your shelter, but also provides additional insulation against the cold. Make it blend seamlessly with the surrounding environment. Pay attention to the small details. For instance, if the forest floor is covered in pine needles, use them to cover your shelter. If there are fallen branches, incorporate them into your structure. The goal is to make your shelter look like a natural part of the landscape. The goal is to make it look like you were never here at all. This not only helps in staying hidden, but also in leaving no trace behind, which is an important principle of wilderness ethics. By minimizing your impact on the environment, you ensure that the natural beauty of the wilderness remains unspoiled for future adventurers. Remember, the wilderness is full of curious critters, and not all of them are looking for a friendly chat. Some animals might be attracted to your shelter out of curiosity, while others might see it as a threat. A well-camouflaged shelter can help you avoid unwanted encounters with wildlife, keeping both you and the animals safe. A well-camouflaged shelter is a low-profile shelter, and that's exactly what we want in a survival situation. By keeping a low profile, you reduce the chances of being detected by potential threats, whether they are animals or other humans. In the end, effective camouflage is about harmonizing with nature, respecting the environment, and ensuring your safety in the wild. Section 6. The cold truth, putting your shelter to the test. Shelter's up, but the test is far from over. Now it's time to see if your 60-second creation can withstand the elements. Get inside, hunker down, and pay attention to how your body feels. Are you out of the wind? Is the temperature noticeably warmer inside your shelter? If you feel a draft, it's time to add more insulation or adjust your structure. Remember, this is about survival, not comfort. This is where the rubber meets the road. The wilderness throws everything it's got at you, and your shelter is your only line of defense. Make it count. Section 7, 60-second survival school lessons learned. So you've braved the elements and lived to tell the tale. What did we learn from our 60-second shelter challenge? First and foremost, panic kills. Clear thinking and decisive action save lives. We learned that nature provides everything we need to survive if we know where to look. We learned that a simple lean-to built with speed and ingenuity can be the difference between a close call and a tragedy. Most importantly, we learned that we're more resourceful and resilient than we think. We can overcome challenges even when the odds are stacked against us. It's in our DNA to survive. Section 8. Mother Nature's classroom, your invitation awaits. The wilderness is calling and it's time to answer. Don't just read about survival, experience it. Find a safe and controlled environment, set your timer for 60 seconds and see if you've got what it takes to build your own life-saving shelter. You might be surprised by what you're capable of. This isn't about proving anything to anyone else. It's about testing your limits, pushing your boundaries, and discovering the survival within. Remember, the wilderness is a classroom without walls, and Mother Nature is a demanding teacher. But the lessons you learn out here will stay with you long after you return to civilization. Section 9, Beyond 60 Seconds. The adventure continues. The 60-second shelter challenge is just the beginning. It's a taste of the wild, a glimpse into the raw power and unforgiving beauty of the natural world. But the adventure doesn't end there. Keep exploring, keep learning, keep pushing yourself to new heights. Master the art of fire starting, learn to navigate by the stars, discover the secrets of edible plants. The wilderness is vast and full of wonders just waiting to be discovered. So get out there, embrace the unknown, and never stop exploring. The world is your survival course, and the only limit is your own imagination. What are you waiting for? Adventure awaits.